everybody. Welcome to Hey, We're Talking. It's me, Scotty D. I don't know why I started doing the Scotty D, but I did. It's me, Scotty D, and I am the quote-unquote host of this show. I'm joined by my co-hosts, Mr. Bob Peel and Mr. Derek Tant. They are fine individuals. I cannot recommend them more highly. If you're looking for someone to fill a job in your company, contact us at heywe'retalking@gmail.com. You can also check us out on Twitter or Instagram. They're both at Hey We're Talking. And on Facebook, make sure you go to Facebook and check out Hey We're Talking.
Fired from my job and you don't know it or something? What's going on?
I don't know. It just sounded good.
I'm not actively seeking employment. I'm quite happy at Martin County Hospital District in Stanton, Texas.
Man, Derek just puts it all out there like some serial killer is going to come looking for you. And, geez, don't tell people where you work, for the love of God.
They can't find it. Nobody will find it.
It's true. It is in the middle of nowhere, literally.
We're rather isolated. We're isolated out here in Deep West Texas.
Speaking of serial killers, Bob, talk to us about the show today. Bob actually has a question he wants to ask us. We're totally going into this blind, so this is Bob's idea. You have any comments or rude remarks? Hey, we're talking at gmail.com. Go ahead.
It's either going to fail or be a complete success.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are on death row.
Oh, crap.
You get one last meal, one last album to listen to, and one last movie to watch. And the question is, which one of those would you like? What would your last meal be? What album would you want to listen to? Maybe while you're eating your meal, and then after that you get a nice movie to watch, and then you die.
So is that a 3-part question? So it's last meal, last album, and what was the last thing?
Last movie.
Okay. Derek, I'm going to let you go first because I feel like yours is going to be very interesting.
You don't have. I mean, we can go through this like, hey, this would be my last meal. I mean, we don't have to answer it all at once, but however you guys want. If you have something that's off the top of your head, that's what I'm looking for.
Go for it, Derek.
Okay. Last meal. It's not probably going to be that interesting, but maybe I would go for like a nice ribeye steak with some French fries, like some good, nice steak fries that are expertly seasoned, spicy, but not too hot. Let's see. How about a side of ranch to dip those in? What else? Onion rings. I mean, just all the unhealthy stuff. Let's see. And probably like some sort of Oreo-based ice cream dessert type thing. And of course, lots of alcohol, because you don't want to go out sober, do you?
No, I was actually, as you're describing your food, I'm wondering if Guy Fieri should make the meal for you.
Oh, that'd be good.
I'm going to say, this just popped into my head, so I'm going to go with it. I want something really hot and spicy, something that definitely will make me very sick, so that when they kill me, there's a mess to clean up at the end.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I'm gonna go with like some kind of like one step above of what I would normally get for chicken wings, like buffalo wings. I'm gonna go like one step higher, so that I know there's a good chance that as I'm dying, there will be quite a mess for the people who killed me to take care of.
Yeah, but you probably would not enjoy it as much. You're talking about your final meal as a human being.
Well, see, no wonder he's on death row. The thing he's thinking about is, I'm going to screw these people as I'm going out. These guys are done.
Yeah, don't get a last meal out of spite, Scotty D.
Listen, I really, really like spicy food, but it's like almost a guarantee that it's going to cause problems. It's going to be a rough night. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings with our neighbors, probably like it was last week. But I even made sure that I didn't get a spicy sauce. You ever have one of those places that just no matter what you eat at the restaurant, it just causes you issues?
Yeah, we've discussed that on our Bathroom Nightmares week.
So apparently I have to add Buffalo Wild Wings to the list. By the way, Buffalo Wild Wings, if you're looking for a sponsor, hit us up at heyw'retalking@gmail.com.
Well,
Yes.
the
We would love to sponsor Buffalo Wild Wings. I think that's what you asked.
No,
if we would sponsor.
I said if you're looking, you know what? You're right. I did say if you're looking for a sponsor, didn't I? If you want to sponsor the show, Buffalo Wild Wings, hey, we're talking at gmail.com. Okay, go ahead.
The company I work for is actually the #1 vendor for the waste cooking oil for Buffalo Wild Wings. So that's pretty neat, huh?
Maybe that's why I keep having problems. Maybe your company did it.
I don't supply their grease. I take their grease away.
Okay. Okay.
He was just looking to correlate it in there, Bob. What would you eat? Because Scotty's not just going to give us. He's just going to answer out of spite. What would your last meal be, Bob?
So I would be with you on the ribeye. I would love a big monstrous ribeye, and I want cheese fries. Just like cheese fries with bacon, sour cream, and a tub of guacamole and tortilla chips, and probably a side of baked beans.
All these things you guys are saying are probably going to have the same effect that I was going to have by eating the spicy food.
That may, but the thing is, I'm going to enjoy every single moment of that, where you're going to be like, oh, these guys, I'm going to...
No, listen, how about this?
From the heat, and you'll just be like...
I'm gonna just put a little bit of an addendum on mine. The wings, I'll have like 6 to 8 wings as like an appetizer. And then I will tell you this. I saw this thing today. I think it was on like Facebook. It is they make this steak, and it's a huge kind of ribeye, but it's called the tomahawk, I think. It's got the bone in, but it's like a long bone, like you can hold on to it. Yeah. It's in Texas. They make this, and then they fry, they batter it up, and they fry a big old, like, literal chunk of Munster cheese. And that's kind of like the side, and you can just... It looked so good. So when Bob was describing his fries with cheese and stuff all over it, yes, please. I don't care about dessert. And you know what?
I love cheese fries. I love guacamole. Just give me the works, man. I'm dying. I don't deserve any of it because I'm on death row, but if you're giving it to me, I'm going to eat it.
I wonder what the accuracy is of this idea that these guys get like a last meal of whatever they want. It's got to be, I highly doubt it. I'm assuming it's probably whatever is in the kitchen they're allowed to have.
Probably. The movies Hollywood has made us think that they were supposed to get something special. But in this imaginary world, yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd have to throw one more thing in there.
Okay.
I just, for almost like an almost like a dessert. To finalize my meal would be a huge bowl of Golden Grams. I'm serious. That's my favorite cereal all time. So
really?
A bowl of Golden Grams to cap off that meal would be amazing. Maybe while I'm watching my movie.
Bob, we still need to do the show where we eat cereal for a week, like different cereals, and decide what ones we like the best. Like do a cereal.
I eat cereal all the time. I've got a cereal brother, believe it or not. His name is Jake. We send pictures back and forth of cereal, and we are cereal brothers. So I eat cereal all the time. I love cereal. So, I mean, we'll have a show at some point where we just talk about cereal.
Do you go real milk or almond milk?
I go real milk, even though it messes up my stomach. But I'm enjoying cereal.
Do you have cereal every day?
No, not every day. Every couple days, because the milk just destroys me. So, okay. And you can't have it with almond milk or anything. But
I think it tastes good with almond milk. Okay.
And I don't think you eat cereal every day, because then you get cereal rash.
That's right. You get the cereal rash. All right, Bob. As I watch your video go in super slow motion, Derek, are you seeing that?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't even know if he's there. Oh, there he is. What's your second death row question? Go.
So the second death row question is, what album would you listen to, the complete album from beginning to end, while you're eating your dinner?
Interesting.
Go ahead, Scott. Let's hear it.
I think I'm gonna look up the name of it because I always forget. But it's a Foo Fighters album. Isn't that sad that I would listen to the Foo Fighters when I'm dying? Wouldn't you think I would want to listen to something that would comfort my soul? Although I think it does, sort of. It's not Sonic Highways, but I really do like Sonic Highways. It is Wasting Light. I would listen to Wasting Light by the Foo Fighters. If they could kill me during, I think it's called White Limo, that would be good. It's really loud and like screaming, and yeah, that would be kind of fun to go out that way.
I would probably listen to a Metallica album like Master of Puppets or Ride the Lightning, or maybe even And Justice for All. Maybe so that whenever they throw the switch or something, I'm listening to one, and he's like, "Darkness, imprisoning me, all that I say," and I could just go out to.
I was thinking maybe you would want to do like Sanitarium or no, that's good though. That's a really good one. Darkness Imprisoning. Although there's not going to be darkness imprisoning you, Derek. Jesus loves you.
Yeah, but I'm on death row, so I'm probably not in a good place, spiritually or mentally or anything. But yeah, I got a belly full of ribeye steak, and I'm gonna be banging my head with some Metallica while they kill me for crimes against the state. All right.
Okay, go ahead, Bob. What's yours?
Mine would probably be Led Zeppelin 4.
Ooh.
Just because that's something that I grew up on. My dad always listened to Led Zeppelin. I'm a huge Led Zeppelin fan, and I think that would probably that's the. Oh
man, he's probably saying so many good things about this album, but it's not coming through.
You gotta fix your Wi-Fi, bro.
I know, man. Pay your bill.
I'm not even on Wi-Fi. I'm plugged in.
Oh, he's saying that he's like literally, he's jacked into the internet. He's like Neo right now.
I've got.
How great is that? He's about to tell us
all the way
what
to
like his speeds, and he goes, "I have Anyway,
and I don't know.
Oh, Bob, it's so sad.
I love that we just had our pre-production meeting about how we are stepping up the game and being more professional and polished and awesome. And Bob has disappeared. And we can't hear him. And y'all want to get me. Y'all trying to get me a new mic.
The picture on the screen is the best thing. Look at his face on the screen.
I don't even have his face.
He disappeared?
It's just the little circle spinny thing.
He's spinning. He's like literally stopped. Like his finger is touching like the mouse pad on his keyboard. And he's like, just like mouth open. It's pretty funny. Oh, there he is.
There's Bob. Hey, Bob. I wasn't talking smack.
No, he was talking mad smack on you.
Yeah, modern technology is amazing. So yes, Led Zeppelin 4 would be my album to listen to. Great album. It would be kind of one of those things that reminds me of how I grew up, and obviously it's a mixture of rock and blues and everything all at once. So that'd be a great album for me to die to.
Is there a particular song you would like to die to, though?
I don't think so.
You can't pick one out of this album. There's not something that stands out as the one you want to go?
I don't think I would pick a song off any album. I just want complete silence.
Wow.
That's
dark.
Yeah.
That's dark.
Well, if I'm dying, I'm dying,
If you're dying. And that's the other thing that we should ask, just to kind of wrap the show up. You said, how did we want to go?
Well, that was going to be a bonus question.
Let's let that be. This will be the end. Let's get the bonus question.
We didn't even talk about the other one, the movie.
Do you want to? I mean, do you want to keep going? I was going to wrap the show up. I was trying to be timely. It's okay. We can talk about the movie. Look at Derek's face. He's just like, oh, man, I don't know. Scott just confronted me. What do I do here?
Keep it going.
Keep going? Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead and start. What movie would you like to watch?
Probably Ghostbusters or...
That's what we're keeping the show going for, is you watching Ghostbusters?
The newest one, huh?
No, just something funny. I want to contrast my dark album choice with a funny movie like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Ghostbusters or Caddyshack or something. Just something to.
I like where you're going with that, and I was going the same way. I originally was going to go old school. Caddyshack was one of mine. Animal House was one of mine. But then I said, you know what? What is a movie that's recent that's made me laugh really hard? I have two that I think I might go with. Either This Is the End or Pineapple Express. Now listen, I think we've talked about this before. Look at Bob does not know what these movies are.
No, I've never seen both of them.
Wow. Okay.
I haven't seen them either.
I don't even know what to do with that information. Anyway, This Is the End is basically like a continuation in some ways of Pineapple Express. But Pineapple Express it's a weed movie, and I'm not a weed smoker.
Is that a Seth Rogen movie?
Yeah, it's Seth Rogen, and dang it, his name just left me. Crap. Anyway, great movie. James Franco. Yes. And in This Is the End, James Franco has a party at his house, and it's the end of the world, and it's one of the funniest things ever. You have to watch it. If you don't like the weed movie stuff, and I'm not a weed smoker, but Pineapple Express is one of the funniest. I love it. But This Is the End is a party at Franco's house at the end of the world. The apocalypse happens, and it's fantastic.
I think I started watching that movie, and then I shut it off.
That's okay. I'll allow it.
I remember that because they were in some club, all drugged up.
No club.
In a bathroom.
No club. No, wrong movie.
Probably think it's Superbad or something.
No, it had Seth Rogen in it, so.
That is the holiday movie. I can't remember. Night Before is what that was called.
Yeah, I shut that off. I didn't care for that.
That was hilarious too, but that's okay. It's okay. We all have different tastes.
Yeah.
Bob, what's yours?
I'm
Since don't watch movies, great idea
Yeah,
for a question.
Even though I made it up, it's a tough question to answer. Would it be weird if I said The Green Mile?
No. You should say, hey, listen, I want to see The Green Mile and Shawshank Redemption back to back. That's what you tell them. Double feature.
Yeah, can I just see the Lord of the Rings trilogy just to
stretch it out? Although if you're going to die, aren't you going to isn't there part of you that's like, okay, can we get this over with? Once you know what's going to happen.
That's possible, I guess. I haven't been in that position before.
Right. Which leads us to...
It would probably be some sort of a comedy or something like that. So like Derek said, something to lighten it up a little bit. I don't have anything.
Green Mile is hilarious.
Yeah, I just said that to say that, but I would have to find something, I'd have plenty of time to contemplate.
Yeah, Bob, tell us a comedy that you'd like to see. Let's see how long this takes. What comedy would you like to see?
Well, I don't know. And that's I got to think about it while I'm in prison.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Last question. Throw it out there.
So yes, why are you on death row? Is that what the question was?
No, it was how we wanted to die.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't remember his own questions. How do we want to die? How do we want him to do it?
Ooh.
Probably lethal injection.
Yeah.
Probably the easiest.
I mean, you don't want somebody to hang you. You don't want to get in front of a firing squad. You don't want to be in an electric chair. You want them to squirt some stuff inside of you. Oh, that sounded bad. You want them to shoot a drug into your body that makes you go night-night and die.
I mean, that is the nicest way to die. What about like just one bullet to the head?
No.
It'd be quicker than lethal injection.
But the anticipation of no.
No, just okay. All right, let me do it myself then.
They'd have to surprise. No, that's even worse. Dude, no.
What about beheading? How about a guillotine? That'd be neat.
That's another one of those ones where you're sitting there and you're just like, is this going to happen yet? When is he going to pull the switch? No.
So obviously something bad happened if I'm on death row. Let the family just stone me.
No. These are all horrible options.
Well, they're options, though.
No.
Yeah, Bob, let's get stoned.
Right.
That's why I'm saying just put the stinking lethal injection in me and let me go sleepy time.
Yeah, that'd probably be the easiest
The only
way.
thing that would be bad is if they did like they did with my first dog. They didn't give her enough of the sleepy time medicine, and she struggled. So you got to give them enough so that they just, oh, it feels so nice.
Well, on that horribly depressing note, Scott,
Right.
why don't we do the lethal injection on this episode?
We're slowly giving the lethal injection right now on the episode. Anyway.
And we just drift off. Check us out on Wednesday. Of our next Take me, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Can you believe people have to like sit in a room and watch this happen? There have to be people.
Don't have to, but people do choose to.
No. They have to have people come and witness it.
Well, they have to have witnesses, but not like the family of. They don't have to be there.
No, you're invited, but they bring in press and people to make sure that they, don't walk up to the guy and slit his throat with a straight razor or something like that.
Ooh, that's another way.
Oh
of
my
dying.
gosh, what a horrible! This is awful.
They light you on fire.
Could this
Sweeney
go
Todd.
down in history as like the most morbid episode of Hey We're Talking ever?
Or you slide down a slide of razor blades into salt water.
What would that accomplish? Just pain and agony. You might not even die.
Maybe. Big razor blade at the end. Maybe a
This
saw at the
this
end.
is
Getting
awful.
an infection. You get an infection for sure.
This is how you know that Bob and his family watch horror movies, because
I
he's
don't.
coming up with this ridiculous garbage.
I don't like horror movies because they're all the same. Now, everyone else in my house loves them. To me, I'll watch them, but I'm just like, meh.
Add this to the spreadsheet. I want to have a whole thing about horror movies because I think they are pure garbage. I don't want that crap in my head.
I watched one last night.
What did you watch? Yeah, you asked people on YouTube to help you. You wanted to see a movie, so I didn't recommend anything because everything I like on Netflix is like series.
Yeah. Thank you for watching that video on my channel, by the way,
Oh,
Scott.
you're very welcome.
I do appreciate your viewership. I watched Clown.
What is that?
Oh, man. This would be
This is like
A
a whole
great
nother
topic.
episode.
Oh, it'd be great. So this
Give us the
guy-
30-second rundown.
All right, there's a guy who's a realtor. He's trying to. They ordered a clown for his kid's party, but they canceled because there was a mix-up. He's a realtor, and at the house he's trying to sell, he finds an old clown costume and a wig, and he puts it on to entertain his kid. But the twist: it's not really a clown costume. It's the skin of an ancient demon and his hair, and it transforms him into this evil demon, the Cloyne.
That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Did you like
Look,
it?
they did it better. I gave the pitch to my wife about the movie, and I kind of built it up. If I would have had like 3 minutes, it probably could have.
So if I would have given you 3 minutes, it would have been like really interesting.
It was a good movie. It
Did
was
somebody
really-
recommend this movie to you?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, they did.
Was it Boontar?
It was Shaun of the North and the guy, White Burly dude.
I don't know what that means.
What did White have to do with anything?
Maybe like the kind of burly tobacco.
Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. On that note, thanks for listening to the show. We appreciate you guys. We really love your support. We really do. We do. It's fantastic. Check us out on all the stuff that we mentioned at the beginning of the show: Facebook, YouTube, iTunes, Podbean. I don't know if we're in the Google Play Store. We need to figure that out. We should do that. And thanks, everybody, for listening. Check us out. Hey, we're talking everywhere, like Twitter and all that stuff, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. The end.
Let's go.
We're having our last meal. We love you, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday.